1, 2. 1 and 2. Let's see. 1, 2. Bum, bum, bum. All right. How is everybody doing? Booyah shaka. Cool. So we are 18 minutes till casino opens. The gamble house. Right. GBP is reversing on me. Hi, how is everybody doing? Okay. Hi, Quentin. How's it going? Diabetes. Diabete. I'm sorry. Jason, how are you? I'm fine, critic. How are you? Greetings, Ibrahim. Loic, we are doing good, right? That's good. That's good. Right? I'm just gonna put this trade here, the one that I'm currently in on the pound versus the Japanese yen. Everybody's doing, everything's doing. Well, I'm doing fine, Tim. Thank you. Hi, Alan. Joshua, how are you, Jason? Hi, I am fine. I'm doing all right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so. That's some free content towards your learning process. You're in the house, Daryl. That's awesome. Diabete. This is the pound yen. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, are you in the groups? This was sent. I mean, I sent this trade over to the free channel too. Today's freebie. So yeah, you should have gotten it. I don't know. This is the trade, right? So let's go through that trade. Trade rationale, shall we? Right. Yeah, let's do that. So we are 15 minutes away from the from bail, right? And first of all, let's start by looking at some cool. All right, desperately numb. I'm going to remove your post. Please do not mention any competition here, but I don't know, man. I'm not here to talk about anybody else's trade but mine. I mean, I don't know his strategy. Who cares? Actually, I'm not here to talk about anyone else's trades but mine. I know there's a lot of people out there that like to talk shit about other people's trades, but I'm not that guy. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. Desperately numb. That's a cool song, man. But yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, that's all right. I'm gonna talk about my trade, and maybe you can actually, get a response from what I'm talking about what, All right. So let's start, and let's have a look at the daily chart, right? We have been trading in this non-directional. Range for a while. Why don't we be exact? Yes, I'm talking about the pound trend, Jackson Chong. So why don't we let me talk about that for a while. So we have been here for 183 days in a in a range that it's about 766 pips. That's a big ass range. But the thing about this, the thing that interests me a lot here is, I mean, I'm not a big fan of head and shoulders, picking tops or bottoms or whatever. But I am looking at, after a big rally, we're talking about a big rally. This seems a little bit toppy, right? This looks like a head and shoulders, right? I am not saying that we are going to break the neckline. Who's a good boy? My dog is here. Who's a good boy? Huh? Right. I'm not saying that we're going to break the neckline anytime soon or whatever, but you know, right now the impulsive moves are to the downside. So just to have a look at the daily candles, right? Back in April, back in the beginning of April, let's call it beginning of March, February, impulses were to the upside, right? Pullbacks were to the downside. Pullbacks were to the downside. Now, here is where everything switched. At the top, right here at the 155.96 or so, is where everything, London in the house. Everything switched, and now impulses are, hey, where you going, dog? I'm sorry about that. Impulses are to the downside now, right? As you can see. Now this is just to get a the oscillator at the bottom of my chart does not have a name. I had it made to my preferences. Sorry about that. So yeah, the impulses are to the downside now. That's why I'm looking for shorts in the pound yen right now. Let's go to the 4-hour chart on the pound yen, on the pound yen, and on the pound yen only. And what I think about this setup is this. It's called Orlando. That's right. Yeah. So what I think about this, mates, is that we are. I mean, just by looking at the 4-hour chart, right? We are retesting back previous strong base, and if you remember, back a couple of last week, I'm sorry, I shorted the 153s on this market. I am bearish on this market, right? I got some out here, and I got some out here, and then I got stopped out on my the very last on my trail stop around this level, right? Now I'm short again. Right? Why? Because we are retesting back this previous base. Very important, right? Now, the last time that we were here, price dropped about from high to low, 225 pips, right? Now, I am on this trade taking profits at around the weekly pivot, right? Because I want to be safe. I had a few trades getting stopped out this week at a loss, so I want to lock in some profits very quick. So I'm not letting this one ride. But why did I take this short? Now, very important level. Why don't we change the color on this line, right? It's a very important level, so I'll do magenta. I love magenta or pink. No, pink not. Actually, I'm already using pink. So what color should I use? Green. Green is fine. Right? I don't like red on my charts, you know. I don't know, but some great trader once told me that you know, psychologically speaking, red is fixated with losses, so it's a bad psychological thing to have red on your charts. I don't even have colors on my candles. I hate it. I love it the way it is. But you know, that's just me and my crazy ideas and what I've heard. So basically, we are retesting back this previous base on the pound versus the yen. Also retesting that, no red, man. Also retesting back that structure, right, in what seems to be a bear flag, right? A nice continuation pattern. Also, if you notice, we have a Fibonacci cluster here. We have retraced back 76.4% on last week's range. We have retraced back 50% of the entire move to the downside, And we have retraced 113% of the last leg down. So that Fibonacci cluster is another clue to my short, right, on the pound versus the yen. Yeah, that's why, I mean, this is basically why I dig this setup. If you are really Danish Muhammad, if you are really new in trading, why don't you just come here every single day, start learning about it, ask questions, and then you should follow other people's trades, you know, because if you want to learn, following trades is not the way to go. Having said that, if you're not part of the VIP team, you should absolutely subscribe. The link is below this video. It's only 35 pounds per month, and we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, I share my trades there, but I also share all the rationale behind the trade. So there's no, those are not signals. I share the trade. For example, everything that I just said here on the pound yen is going to be on a post, right? Because I share the trade with my VIPs. So that way you understand the way that I trade, what I'm looking at. You get to ask questions on these shows, etc. So yeah, subscribe, mate. The link is below, 35 pounds per month, and there is a 30-day money-back guarantee if it doesn't make sense to you, because this, I mean, this doesn't make sense to everybody, and that's completely fine. You should be with a group that trades with your style. Do you use the line break charts at all? Line break charts? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, mate. Right, so that's the pound yen, the DXY. Right, so the DXY, we had unemployment claims and preliminary GDP quarter over quarter out of the US. Be careful, because we do have the Jack Hole Economic Symposium, or Symposium on Economy. I don't know. But that's an important event on the US, right? We are not going to get any data out of Jackson Hole, at least by the end of the day. But, you know, let's jump into our news terminal and let's see what's up. All right, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my news terminal, but it takes time to load. That's fine. So, I mean, even though numbers are red, right? This is, I mean, the GDP quarter over quarter grew 6.6. That was a 0.1% higher than previous quarter, and the forecast was 6.7. So even though it's red, these are good numbers. Unemployment claims, they were a little bit higher than last month and above expectations. This, I mean, it's just mixed, right? That's why we are seeing some bullishness out on the US dollar, right? This data is not bearish enough or not strong enough to break with or make it or break at 92.80 level, right? So we are bullish on the USD at the moment, right? Do you guys agree with what I'm saying, or I'm just here to hang out? Right. 5 minutes until the market opens, so I am going to send a reminder that we are live. That's awesome, Nena. You know, back in school, I had a friend that we called Nena. I don't know if that's your name or your nickname, but just a fun fact. All right, I can't find the clock emoji. Here it is. I'm still live. In 5 minutes. Right, because, I mean, the reason that I do, shit. Here it is. The reason that I do this live shows, I mean, is for you guys, right? So I I really, well, I'm doing the best that I can. So, to get everybody on board. Right, so the US dollar, okay, the US dollar has been trading in a non-directional range for the entire week actually. Well, not the entire week because, or let's have a look for since when. Right here, yeah, since August 23rd to 23rd, yeah, since Monday. Well, Chris, you didn't miss much. You just missed the explanation on why I'm short the pound yen. That's it. You can rewind the video if you want. But if you want to be live, don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's a great song. Cool. So, impulses. No, on my daily watch list. Also, you should watch my daily watch list because there's a ton of information there. Maybe you can catch a trade or two if you watch my daily watch list by yourself. I don't know, man. So 3 minutes until the casino opens. So I'm gonna do this very fast. You are long the Euro USD. Oof. Well, good luck. So let's go to the 1 hour chart on the DXY. Very non-directional trading for this week in the US dollar. But if you notice, we are making flat bottoms and higher highs every single day. So there's a ton of buyers here. Today's news or today's data. What the hell is wrong with this? Today's data, unemployment claims and preliminary GDP was not. It wasn't as strong to induce a breakout here. So we are going to be buyers today on the US dollar. What would you refer to as a valid swing in a candlestick chart? All right, I'll respond to your question after the market opens. For the time being, let's focus on that. So we're looking for buys on the US dollar, right? That should bring some bearishness to gold, to Euro USD. Actually, we might get on a buy here on gold. So heads up to that. Do not miss this possible buy in gold that we are going to be taking. I do dig this. Right? Possible. I didn't say I'm buying, but I'm possibly buying. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Right. So gold possible buys. The US 30 or the Dow. U.S. equities have been also trading inside of a horrible range, and if you follow this show, you already know that the only market that I'm interested in is the Nasdaq, and that is only if we get a dip to this level. If we get that dip to this level, this is where I'm going to put on some heavy buys. Other than that, this is just a non-directional trading, and again, looking like a smallish head and shoulders, so whatever. I'm not gonna short any U.S. equities at the moment, and we are 5 seconds away until the market opens. Casino is open, ladies and gentlemen. So we are seeing some bullishness. Let's go to the 5-minute chart so we can actually see the volume at the open. Some bullishness on non-directional on every single equity. Well, we got some sellers on the Dow. Gold getting, of course, its normal swing and choppiness at the open, and the DXY. The DXY actually, I do like the way that it's trading. This DXY, the US dollar currency index. I do like the way that it's trading, in the sense that we are above these highs, right? And those highs are holding, right? This level is holding. So we are going to see some bullish momentum in the XY if this level holds during today's session. Pound yen is triggered. Yes, the pound yen is triggered, and we are on our way to profits on that one, right? Is there a way to get access to scanners? What are scanners, right? What the hell is wrong with this? God damn it. I don't know. Yeah, water scanners. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Cool. So shit. I don't know. So we're not gonna use the news terminal today. That's fine. Let's have a look at some major currency pairs. Yeah, I got stopped out on my short on the pound US dollar yesterday, sadly, right? But that's okay. Looking like it's going to continue down if it breaks with that weekly pivot. I'm not gonna get involved in that. The Euro US dollar also looks bearish to me. And the reason that Euro USD looks bearish to me, and you know what? I read that someone, yeah, Redbox needs some coffee, mate. I read that someone is long the Euro USD. Please don't let anything that I say influence your trading. If you have a plan, if you have a plan, I don't know your plan. I'm just talking about what I am looking at right now in this chart. I'm not even involved in the Euro US dollar, right? So take everything that I say under consideration, right? Not under consideration, but you should listen to you first. Mine is just an opinion. But having said that, I'm just seeing a bearish structure, a bearish immediate structure, lower lows, lower highs, and big area on last month's lows, right? This is last month's range, right? And these are last month's lows, and you know that fake out last week and today, price also not able to break with last month's lows. So yeah, I mean, I'm bearish. Yeah, Caldwell. Well, you know, again, I do keep it real. I mean, why wouldn't I, right? Oh yeah, oh, yeah. Right. So this is where I write my analysis. This is not. And right, let's have a look at our trades. First of all, let me show you my trades. Right. I'm involved in all of these trades. You know, hold on. Right. Oh boy, but I'm not gonna show you my pending orders. That would be cheating. So I'm involved in all of these trades. Hold on. And then I'm gonna show you the VIP trades, right? So I'm involved in all of these trades. This Euro Swiss franc that I'm involved in, and you know the Euro Swiss franc is really not a market that I trade, but I mean I've been buying this since mid-August, right? When I'm gonna show you the setup later on, right? This is not a VIP trade nor a swing trade, right? This is mine and only mine. You know, my first stock is all the way up here for about 2,000 pips, or that's 200 pips. I don't know. For that, no. But it's looking very bullish on the daily, right? That, and of course, I am involved in the pound yen, like you guys are, right? On the 1 hour chart. I am involved also in the euro yen, like euro GBP, like you guys are. And this is the cool one, right? If you watch my daily watch list, you know that I am hedged on, oh boy, that I'm hedged on my long Ethereum, right? So if you guys want to know what hedging is and why traders hedge their positions, here's the explanation, right? I think it's an important one because it's cool. It's cool to know and understand these techniques. Raja Ali Awab in the house from Pakistan, right? So the reason that I'm hedged is because this is a long-term position, right? You know, yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine. He's also a trader, and he told me, you know, I showed him my hedge, right? And he told me, you know, I invite you to consider a longer term trade on this one because I think that we're going all-time highs. First of all, you know shit, right? No one knows what's going to happen. This is why I'm hedged, right? This is why I am hedged. I am short in oil. What do you think about that? Well, mate, I'm gonna share something with you. Yup, I am looking for that same thing, mate. So that's what I think. I'll go through the chart. All right. I do have good memory. I'm gonna go through this, then I'm gonna go through oil, my Russian friend that I cannot pronounce your name. So the reason that I'm hedging this is, I mean, I nailed the bottom on this trade, right? I started with about a 0.11 lot size, and I have been taking profits along the way. So I have the last Ethereum running, and I decided to hedge my bets. Why? Right now, my position cannot make any more money. Why? Because if my position or if price in Ethereum goes down, I am going to lose money on my long, but I'm going to be making the same amount on my short position. And if my position goes against the short, I am going to lose money on the short, but make that money on the long, because because both the buy and the sell have the same lot size, right? Now, the reason that I took this hedge is because I want to ride this position for all-time highs if possible. So so the way that you do this is that, first of all, you have to be on a swing trade, right? Secondly, you're in this case, right? Because my main position is a buy, right? Even though both position sizes are the same, the main position is a buy. The hedge is the short position. So the main position doesn't have to have a stop loss. As you can see, my buy position does not have a stop loss. Why? Because my position is neutral, right? Because my position is neutral. Neutral in the sense that it cannot make any money at the moment. And the reason that I do this is because if I were not hedged, I would not get, I would have to have a stop loss on my long position, right? My stop loss on the long positions were here, just below these lows, right? Then I saw price action for the past days, right? For the past week and a half or so. And I told to myself, this is looking a little bit sketchy. I am still very long biased to Ethereum, but I don't want to get stopped out on my position on a deep pullback. So, if a price breaks with these lows and these previous highs, it's very plausible that we are going to be retesting these highs before we go higher, or even lower, and retesting again my entry on the long side. So if I weren't hedged, my stop loss, my trailing stop loss would be hit, and I would get, I would be stopped out at a win. But one, I would miss on this entire profit that I already made, and two, I would completely miss the second leg of the move, right? This looks a little bit overextended. So I decided to eliminate the stop loss on my buy and put on a same lot size sell with a stop loss above the highs of the move. Why? Because if I have a deep pullback, hold on. Oh yeah, if I have a deep pullback, I'm sorry about that. I hate MT4 for drawing stuff. So if we have a deep pullback here, I don't care that my long position doesn't make any money or loses money or leaves money at the table, because my short position is going to be making the same amount of money that my long position is losing at the moment, right? So if we get a pullback to this level, and then we get a continuation higher, then I'm not going to close my short position, right? If we get a deep pullback, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop losses at break even on my short position, on my hedged. Why? Because I am definitely bullish. So, oh boy. Man. All right, I'm definitely bullish. So after the continuation, right, after the deep pullback, my short position is going to get stopped out at break even, but the profits on my long position are going to be safe because of the hedge and because I didn't have to worry on a deep pullback. So that's the reason that you hedge your positions, right? That's about it. This is a cool story, bro. All right, so crude oil, right? This is crude oil. Yeah, I'll show you my chart on the crude oil. Then GBP USD. No, I mean I don't have any idea on the GBP USD. I already got stopped out this week on a GBP USD short. So and to be honest, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that it's attractive there. A quick look on what's going on with the US dollar after the open. Still some bullishness. And the gold. Yeah, gold is a non-trade today for me. US and we are seeing ranges and ranges only on the US. Well, the Dow is about to break yesterday's highs. No trade for me. We are really too close to last week's highs. Oh sheesh. To last week's highs, so no trade. Oil, crude oil. Now this is what I dig about this, right? I am not short crude oil. I do have a pending order, right? I'm not gonna tell you where that pending order is, but you can hear me out. Yeah, diabetes, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. Yeah, I'll do the Nasdaq afterwards. So crude oil, right? A couple of things that I do like about this trade is the rejection of last week's highs, the Fibonacci cluster. We do have some hidden divergence, bearish divergence, but the immediate structure is still very much bullish, right? And to be completely and utterly honest, if and only if we break with the 67 level and these lows, would I consider shorting this market, and that would be a very short-term short. Right. So that's my idea behind behind crude oil. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh yeah. So again, if you're not part of the VIP team, I welcome you to join the VIP team with explosion at Kabul airport. Oh man, that sucks. I welcome you to join the VIP team with the link below this video. It's only 35 pounds per month. You can you get a 30-day money back guarantee if you don't like what you see in the VIP channel. So there's no risk for you. And if you are on the VIP team, well, that's good. Oil futures extend losses. Brent crude down $1 a barrel. So yeah. All right. Hi, Sudhir. How are you, mate? Aussie cat. Aussie cat. Okay. Aussie cat. Yeah, nothing. I mean, all right. Let's have a real look on the Aussie cat. You know, the Aussie cat. Yeah, I mean, this is very, very, very choppy. I'm not even going to look at it. I hate everything about this, mates. To me, I'm not even going to look at this. It sucks. I can checkmate, or I can check comma mate. I don't know. A valid swing question. Yeah, I'll do analysis after I do my analysis. Well, just up. I am working on an educational package, so I'm not gonna break down my strategy, my full-on strategy. You know, it's not complicated at all, but it has to. Well, welcome, my Russian friend. It took me a while to land here, and but you can ask any questions at all, right? That's what I'm here for. Right, the pound yen, I dig this trade a lot. I love the pound yen overall. Historically, that is my best trade. This market. No, Felix, we do not hedge on the VIP room. You know, there's no need to hedge with short-term positions. There's no need. We do hedge on the swing trading VIP group, and I am going to send that hedge today to that group with the explanation, of course, why I'm hedging. Pretty cool, right? So US dollar Swiss franc, that's Olympia's trade. Very good, very good. GBP USD, nothing to do. US dollar Canadian dollar. So the USD CAD, I mean, what was I going to do? The Aussie CAD, right? Aussie. I don't even have it here, the Aussie CAD. Oh yeah, I do. Right, I already did the Aussie CAD. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, if you got the Jackson, yeah, I can check on Litecoin. That's of course when these are the I don't have it. I'll check it. Don't worry about that. So is the join in ACAP get lifetime access still valid? I think so. If you got the message made on the groups, it is still valid. If not, it's not. Right? So what other markets should we look at? The Euro GBP has been a pain in the ass of a trade, right? But as long as the thesis is valid, I'm still holding it. Right now, it's up a little bit, right? Yeah, I'll show you the VIP trades. Yeah, of course, I'll show you the VIP trades. Right here. Hold on, let me delete this. So the VIP trades are this, right? We have 4 VIP trades running, about almost 1% up. The one on the Euro GBP, I didn't move stop losses to break even anytime soon. The cool thing is that we are up, that we broke with these highs, so that is very bullish. The Euro Yen pulled back on us a little bit, but the bullish structure is still very much in play. Higher highs, higher lows, and we have stop losses at break even. That's cool. The pound yen is right here. It's about a break even, and the US dollar Swiss franc that we took, or the Olympia's trade, has been activated. So if you wanna get those trades the moment that we take them, just join the freaking VIP group. Gold, sure mate. Boom. Let's first have a little look. Gold. Gold is a pain in the ass too. All right, let's delete all the drawings and let's start with a fresh chart, right? Gold. So, if you remember the VAPs, right? We bought gold at the break of these highs, of last week's highs, and then we got stopped out of break even, and yesterday we had a buy stop that didn't get triggered, so we deleted it, right? So, at the moment, I am not looking at gold at all. Why? Because of this level, right? Because of this level. This is a massive base. This is the level that was capping the upside in gold, and this is the level we faked out of, right? Now, having said that, we are retesting that weekly pivot, and that level, there 1780 or so, and it looks like a continuation pattern might be in play, right? This is the 4-hour chart, guys. Trading this breakout would be high risk because of this level. Just look how close we are from the breakout zone, that would be these highs, to that level. We are just 20 pips away. So no, I am not looking to buy into any weakness here, or strength. Depends on how you look at it, right? So yeah, this is gold, mate. Pretty hard. My sugar, sliver or silver, right? And again, non-directional moves. Still looking for those buys for for long term. Yeah, say he'll. I saw your message. I'll do it in a little bit. For those 30 breaks, but nothing. And this is copper, copper. Yeah, nothing to do with copper either. So yeah, that's gold. Oof. I'm sorry. EuroCAD. Yeah, I can't do EuroCAD, mate. I'm sorry. Because that, let's see. I know Euro Aussie is a VIP signal. Or a VIP trade, not EuroCAD. So yeah, I can do EuroCAD. Just hold on. Just hold on to your hat. EuroCAD. Right. Oh boy. So EuroCAD, what to say about this freaking market, right? Now, just by looking at it, you know, we are in a very bearish move, right? All Canadian dollar pairs have done this parabolic move to the upside and then to the downside, right? Now, on the forward chart, this is looking very much flaggy, and below these highs, I feel like everything should be a sell, you know. So yeah, I mean, if you are interested in, or if I'm gonna put it like this: if I were interested in playing this, it would be to the downside, but there, to me, there's no setup at all. Let's have a look at the hourly. Yeah, it sucks. There's no setup. Yeah, this is an old trade zone to me, my friend. I don't trade ranges. Yep, that's it. The Japanese yen now. Right, so the Japanese yen, this is an interesting one. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. The forward chart, right? I mean, oof, I'm sorry. I am a little bit tired, been up since 1 a.m. Ugh. And yeah, okay, let's have a look at this. Just looking out after my trades, because you know that's what you do, right? So what was I saying? Yeah, this is FXCM's Japanese yen basket, and hold on, let me grab a sip of water. Oh boy, was I thirsty. So the Japanese yen basket, right? So we broke with these previous highs, but the thing about this, guys, is that yeah, I'm gonna get to the. Actually, I'm gonna get to the valid swing trading question, or valid swing in a chart question. Actually, I'm gonna respond to your question right here. So pay attention. Yeah, I do sleep. You know, my schedule is a little bit off, but I wake up at 1 a.m. To start trading, you know, because of where I'm geographically positioned. If you want to trade forex, you have to be up by the London Open, because you know, if not, you're going to miss every single move, right? But you know, then I go on by my day. Right now it's 8 a.m. I finish up around 10 a.m. I go on about my day and I sleep. I go to bed around 4 p.m. or so. Not on the weekends though, because it's the weekend, right? So, a question on valid swings, right? So swing highs and swing lows. This is a perfect example. It depends on what you're looking at. Why did you delete that message, Seiho? That is Danish Mohammed. Thank you. You don't have to delete your messages, Seiho. You know, I'll look at the pound New Zealand dollar in a second. Yeah. So where was I? It depends on what you're looking at. You know, valid swing highs and valid swing lows. That's relative. You know, I look at the higher time frames, and you know, valid swing high and a valid swing In an uptrend, a volume swing low should be at least a 50% retracement. I mean, if you ask me, to me, this is not a swing. A true swing should be this, right? And then this. And then I'm looking at a new low before the highs. Everything in the middle to me is just noise. Now, having said that, I am still looking for buys, but just looking for possible buys on the pound, on the Japanese yen at this moment. But it's going to be very hard because we are below this base. So only and only if we go higher here would I look for buys on the yen. My GBP yen short is a pound-driven trade, not yen-driven. Hopefully the yen will rally. That will help me the fuck a lot on my GBP yen. But we don't trade based on the wishful thinking here. So if it rallies, more than welcome to that option. Right. Awesome Tunde. I'm gonna look at what's happened here on my news terminal. All right, Kabul explosions. Pentagon press secretary Salesforce up 4.7%. All right, shots fired following suicide bomb at Abbey Gate outside Kabul. Oh boy, Biden has been briefing on Kabul explosion. Everything's going to be Kabul explosion at the moment, so I'm gonna leave that on my other. I have 3 screens rolling, so I have one on my right and on my left. I have the other one. Real estate, right? So, what can we do now? I mean, it's rather a slow. It has been a slow week, right? Slow week for the markets in general. I'm sorry. Just have a look at the S&P 500 range for this week. In the